like a victim of, cause I am about to get that way beyond.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. And tonight, we'll see Fresno as they go up against Boston. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now Fresno's starting five. LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position.
First team foul.
Left side, Holiday. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
And here's Fresno now. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. And they're on the run. Here's Stockton. And he drains the quick shot.
Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
Away team foul. John Stockton. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Porzingis finds Brown. Holiday looking for an opening. Tipped away. The 3 from Mitchell. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch and shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Here's Brown. And no good. The dry spell continues. Puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Fresno. Boston on offense. 9-point game.
Timeout.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Now here's Porzingis. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. They kick it out to Porzingis. Again, the miss by Boston. The last few offensive possessions have been great for them.
Yeah, they really do have a nice thing going right now at both ends.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in.
Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside White. The rebound by Allen. Fresno leading by 9. From deep, Mitchell. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 12.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that 3-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's White. Porzingis with a screen on Allen. Here's White. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Boy, you can tell when White is confident with his mechanics. That shot is pretty, folks.
The 3 from Mitchell. Hauled in by Brown. White against Allen. Outside, Brown. Back to White. Pass to Pritchard. Puts up a 3. Fresno with a rebound. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Mitchell, good.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's White. It's Brown on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
From deep, Mitchell. Another three for Fresno.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Fresno. Getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for Fresno guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Springer in at the 2. And for Fresno, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. He's out there with Miles Turner, and it's Allen in at the 3, the small forward. Mitchell, good.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
From deep. The rebound by Turner. Fresno leading by 16. Takes the 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Here's Springer. Allen defending. And they recover it. Here's Pritchard. And he converts the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And Tatum drills the 3.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the...
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Springer. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. White can't hit. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Fresno. Stockton, pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Another 3 for Fresno.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Holiday. A nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 29. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Fresno.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Tatum can't hit. And here's Fresno now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Mitchell misses. Boston trails by 19. And here's Brown for 3. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Mitchell sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 32 points in the game. And here's White. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
Make some noise.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes... more and more desperate.
Josh Hart's checked in for Aldridge. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Brown gets the bucket.
Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
On the wing, Mitchell. Another three for Fresno.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Sengun checked in for Fresno. 30 seconds left in the first half. Holiday passes to Pritchard. Mitchell against Holiday. Now here's Tatum. He's covered closely, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. "15 seconds left in the second. 5 on the clock. Shakes him. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And so it's Fresno with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
The perimeter pair, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Chance for an update here on Jaylen Brown. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. Nevertheless, determined to battle through it. As we see, guys, he's already checked back in.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Tatum can't hit. Tatum's gone 1 for 4 from distance. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Holiday. For 3, Porzingis. No good on the shot. From deep, Mitchell. Drains the triple. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Tatum can't hit. And here's Fresno now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. Outside, Brown. Off target from outside. Brown's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Offensive rebound. Left side, Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Allen. There's the triple. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 53 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Boston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
And Allen gets it to go.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pritchard, the pass to Tillman. Out to Horford. Holiday against Allen. Tillman with a screen. Clock at 6. The shot by Holiday, no good. Horford against Mitchell. For 3, Allen. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Brown. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 56 in the game.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Away team foul.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Foul. Second team foul. At the line, Jaylen.
Free throw good. Brown. Fresno making a switch here. And both free throws good for Brown. Here's Stockton. The 3 from Ball. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So for Fresno right now, Alperon Şengün out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Ball, then there's Mitchell, and it's Stockton in at the point. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Fresno.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Ball no good. Boston on offense. Pass to Pritchard. Down low. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
There's Ball with a three. That doesn't go either for Ball. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. To the left wing. Fires for three. Hauser can't get it to go. Ball right side. The three. On target from range. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Horford outside. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And here's Fresno now. The three from Ball. The offensive rebound. The three ball. Knocks down the triple.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Awaiting foul.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Springer. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Here's Holiday. Again, the miss by Boston. Holiday's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. There's Ball with a three. Another three for Fresno.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside White. Will it go? Fresno with a rebound. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Ball outside. The three is up. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Tatum passes to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
That doesn't go either for Ball. Boston on offense. And here's Brown for three. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Fresno. Launches it from deep. Another shot. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Mitchell's got 58.
Well, Donovan Mitchell putting that elite athleticism to work. How about his ability to be a factor on the glass?
Tatum from long range. He buries it from 3.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Tatum. We're going the other way.
Ball goes to the away team.
And here's Fresno now. They're on a 17-6 run. Ball taking his time here. He shoots. And count it.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so Fresno takes the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.